bear with me. I'm going to pop you on hold because you're safe at the moment. The door's locked, isn't it? So you're all secure in your property. Is that right?
They've changed the lock. They've just tried to take the door. They've just attempted to take the door off my room, and they've changed. I can't lock the door. They've messed about with the lock, so I can't lock it for my safety. I can't even lock the door for my safety. I'm not feeling safe. I'm not feeling safe. They've just tried to take the door off the...
Can you confirm, has the landlord changed the lock?
He's changed the locks to the front door, and they've done something to the lock of my front door. They've tried to take the door off the hinges, and I was trying to stop them. I was trying to prevent them. I tried to film it with my laptop. I'm in distress.
Oh, okay.
The courts told me, District Judge Harper told me to go to the local MP if the council didn't provide me with an illegal evictions officer. The police have not arrested the landlady from Whitley Road because I was illegally evicted from there. I've been harassed, bullied, gang-stalked, which is a crime, breaches of GDPR. I'm not being protected by anyone. This is what P.C. Wilkins was meant to do. P.C. Wilkins was in my room on Saturday. She called an ambulance for me. P.C. Wilkins, I filmed P.C. Wilkins in my room getting an ambulance for me because of this. Oh. Right, the police are here now, I think. Where is Darren? That's a good question.
Hello, Barney.
Yes.
Exciting, no? So I just checked a couple of bits on here, and it does appear that officers tried to speak to you yesterday, I think.
No, they didn't. No, officer, that's a lie. That's a lie.
You've been in touch today.
That's a lie. That's a lie. No one has been in touch with me. I got in touch with the police. I had my calls terminated, and I've got the evidence of it. That was regarding the assault of the woman next door to me. They are trying to take the door off the hinges. I've just tried to film it. I am being terrorised, and I am naked. I'm a naked woman, vulnerable woman, being terrorised when you're already supposed to be investigating the woman next door who threatened to punch me in the kitchen at 4:00 on Thursday. They're lying. They're saying that the police were here to look at CCTV. Well, that's funny, that, because... When was that? When did they look at CCTV? Because it did not happen in the hallway. It happened in the kitchen. It happened in the kitchen.
That's what I just explained I can say to them. So with that situation, I can update them with what you're telling me now. And I can explain that situation. He locks the things. Is that the landlord still trying to evict you? No.
I am naked, wearing I'm wearing nothing but a cardigan that's got no buttons on it. So I'm indecent.
There's nothing stopping you from getting dressed at the moment. So if
I'm being terrorised. I'm being terrorised. They're taking the door off trying to take the door off the hinges.
They didn't manage to do that, did they?
They've done something to the lock, so I can't lock the room. My valuables. I'm a contractual licensee of over 1 month. I've got my possessions in this room. I'm not safe. You have not investigated. You have not looked at the CCTV. This has only just happened. I'm being terrorised unlawfully right now. You have not. I was told by the police. You've lied to me. You've said that the police have tried to contact me. No, they have not. I filmed.
Put it on that they tried to get the CCTV and make contact yesterday.
No, they did not. That's a lie. That's a lie. I've got the evidence. No, this is what happened. That's a lie. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Let me tell you what happened. I filmed the evidence. I rang 101. I rang the police. I've got the evidence. I filmed the evidence of me calling 101. Then I had my call terminated. Then I rang back. Right? I've got the evidence. And I was told that there was an ongoing investigation into the threat of a punch in the face. You did not phone me, so do not tell me the police rang me and that they looked at CCTV, because that's a lie. I phoned yesterday and I had my call terminated. Then I was told there was an ongoing investigation and that they would get back to me. I have just had Charles Lucas Property Management harassing me, assaulting me, trying to take the door off my room when I'm half naked. And they said to me that the police checked CCTV, that they were here. That's a lie, because I was told something different, and now they're trying to take the door off my room. That is a lie. So now I've had 2 assaults. There have now been 2 physical assaults.
That's not a problem. I'm not going to dispute that with you.
I've now had 2 physical assaults on me. Yes.
I would need to deal with what's happening now. So, is there an exhibition and amendment? So, the management company, have you had eviction dealings happen? Has that started?
They are supposed to, as a licensee, give me a month's notice, because I have been here for a month. As a temporary accommodation licensee contract, I have been here for a month. And from the date that they gave me the letter, they need to give me a month to find somewhere else.
And when did they give you that?
It was only within a few days. They only gave me a few days, and they started harassing me in text messages. As it is, the police have not arrested the landlady who is facing prison for illegally evicting me from a house share. I've just left a message for the solicitor regarding that incident, and I am being terrorised as a vulnerable adult. Now there has been I have not been told that by anyone, that no one has looked at the CCTV of what this woman did to me in the kitchen. It happened in the kitchen, not the hallway. The property managers... I'm not shouting. I am not even raising... I'm raising my voice. I am in distress. What is wrong with you? I'm in distress. I'm having they're trying to... I've been assaulted, and they're trying to remove the door off the hinges. I'm not shouting at you. Stop saying that I'm shouting at you when I'm not shouting, and you're just telling me lies. Yes, they were trying to grab the laptop from me. Luke, from Lily Bank Homes. He tried to grab the laptop from me, and he tried to take... Oh, for dear God, help me, please, Yahweh, please. Give me strength. Sorry, what did you just say?
The company Luke works for?
Lily Bank Homes. Luke was trying to take the door off the hinges. They have done nothing. This is all because I asked them about bins and recycling. They refused to speak to me about that, and they said they'd only send me text messages. Well, it's funny that, isn't it? Because now they're terrorising me as a vulnerable adult. they're trying to grab the laptop from me. So I have filmed them saying that they wouldn't speak to me unless it was via text over bins and recycling. Now they're trying to grab the laptop from me when they're trying to take the door off the hinges to my room when I'm half naked. These two I had my Barclays Bank. They did this to me at Ceylon Place. I had to get my Barclays Bank to ring John to let me back into the property. This is a corporate entity trying to get me back into my room at Ceylon Place. They're harassing me again. I'm a contractual licensee I've been here for over a month, well over a month. I've been here since the 15th of August. I'm only here because the landlady, who is facing prison for changing the locks, and she had attempted to change the locks on the 4th of March, but you didn't arrest her then either. So I am being terrorised. PC Wilkins called an ambulance for me on Saturday because I was going to go up Beachy Head and top myself. I've got alcohol in the room. I'm being terrorised. I was going to take alcohol up to Beachy Head for Dutch courage, and I am being and your officer, PC Wilkins, was here in my room. I filmed everything. I filmed and recorded every conversation. She called an ambulance for me.
I'm just going to see the best way to get all of that from you. So you've got all that footage for us at the moment, haven't you?
Yes. Well, I've tried to get as much as I can, but I don't have a smartphone. I don't have a smartphone. I'm very shaky. I've just got a laptop, and they were trying to grab the laptop from me. They are deliberately terrorising me.
What I'll do then is I'll just see the best way to get that sorted. I'm just going to pop you on a hold again and be right back with you. I won't be long.
Right, okay, thank you.
No problem.
This is how people get cancer. This is how people get strokes. This is how people... I'm shaking. I'm half naked. They tried to take... They're outside my room. They're cowards. They're little cowards. They're running away from Bryony to asking about bins and recycling, which is so terrifying. And then they're trying to take the door off the hinges. And Luke did his amateurish... He pretended that I threw him down. Oh, you've hurt my face. Yes. Well, if I can get a footage of his face showing that... I'm still on the phone to 101. I'm still on the phone to 101.
Okay, boy.
So you're running away from me over recycling and bins? Over recycling and bins?
What are you talking about, Bonnie?
Recycling and bins, I've got the footage of it. Oh yes, it's so terrifying. But you can't deal with Sarah.
It was,
and yet you're trying to...
You need to go to council today.
And yet you have to try and change the locks.
You're going to be rehome, Bonnie.
I'm a vulnerable adult.
You're going to be rehome.
You're a coward. You're an absolute coward, both of you. It's so terrifying. Recycling and bins. Recycling and bins. Absolutely terrifying. A woman in Wales watched that. So he's running away from me over recycling and bins, and they're trying to change the locks. I mean, look, I'm half naked here. I'm trying to, you see what I mean? You're a responsible, vulnerable licensee, and this is what they do to you. They pick on, this is what these women were doing. I was on to them. Darling, we'll help you get into a house. We'll help you get into a one-bedroom flat with your partner. You're not safe here, darling. And then she threatens me without her walking stick. She's got a slightly black eye. But now she's got her friend with her. She's got her walking stick again. But as you saw in the video, she was bending right down to the washing machine when she threatened me. She didn't have her walking stick then, and she had a black eye. But I've just been told by, I'm shaking, I've just been told by John and Luke that I need some water. I am not even sleeping properly. Where my partner is, I don't know. I don't know why the solicitor's office is... Well, anyway, I'm not even going to go there, but... He's an idiot. They're idiots. They're finding this so funny. It was such amateurish. Luke went, oh! Sorry, yes, sorry. Yes, sorry, pardon, yes.
No, that's no problem. So I just wanted to make sure that we get this sorted the best way for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this over to the radio for a planned response. And then they will get officers to get in touch with you and then see about getting that footage from you.
To get what from me, sorry? To get the footage?
The footage that you got today on the laptop.
Yes. Because I'm being terrorised right now. As I said, they've tried to take the door off the hinges. This is all unlawful. I've got valuables in the room. I've got a woman next door who before she assaulted me,
It's really valid to be concerned about that. So
yes, because there could be theft.
get in touch with you.
The woman that threatened to punch me in the face, she and her other accomplice had taken advantage of my vulnerability, pretending to offer me help, and they said, we can take your things into our room, and then she went on to threaten to punch me in the face, putting notes up saying, you can't do this, you can't do this. She's a nutter. She's an absolute nutter. She did.
Well, I'm going to send this over to the radio now. Have you got a pen so I can give you the reference?
Just a second. I'm half naked here. I'm shaking. Where's? No, I'm trembling. I'm trembling because you're not even investigating the woman who threatened to you.
I've literally just said that I'm going to send officers over. So that is what.
Right. Okay. Let me just get. I mean, Luke even pretended that I'd hit him and did his amateur dramatics. These people didn't want to speak to me when I asked about recycling and bins. They said they'd only text me, but now that they find it funny that they're terrorising a vulnerable adult. They find it funny. It's a big joke to them. I tell you what, my Barclays Bank rang this idiot. I will tell Barclays Bank about what they're doing to me now. I'm sickened by this.
I'm not sure. I mean, the bank, they can't really do much.
No, I'm telling you, there's a lovely foreign lady in there who helped me the last time he did this to me, and she rang him to say, I've got a vulnerable adult, could you let her back in? One of my bankers at Barclays Bank rang John. That's the director. That's the director. That's the so-called director who can't even tell me about bins and recycling. They're like little boys. They're like little boys. This is playground. This is juvenile. It's absolutely infantile. Oh, I can't even find my pen. I can't find my pen. Could you text it? I'm in distress. I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack at some point. Maybe you should call an ambulance. I had Dr. Webborn. Dr. Webborn said to me that if I get heart palpitations, it could be life-threatening. And now I'm dealing with these idiots. I'm not calling an ambulance, no. I need a pen. Where's the pen? I said, if I get heart palpitations... I was told that if I get heart palpitations, that it could be life-threatening. Well, at this rate, where's my pen? I can't even... You know, this is just utterly cowardly. I can't even find a pen. That's how distressed I am. I'm constantly being terrorised when the council aren't even doing what the law courts are telling them to. Right, hang on a minute.
Okay, I'll send this over now.
Hang on a minute, I'm just looking for a pen. I should have a pen here somewhere. You're protecting an individual who threatened to punch me in the face. Hang on a minute. Are you taking this seriously or aren't you? You're threatening to terminate the call? Hello? Hello? I'm trying to find a...
Have you finished with your call to the police?
No, because the woman hasn't given me the reference number and I'm looking for a pen.
Okay, let me get you reconnected to the police. Hold on the line.
Nutters. Absolute nutters. Idiots. What's going on? Why have I'm sick to death of this. Another threat of a termination of the call. Are they taking this seriously or not? I'm recording all of this. I am recording all of this. I'm filming all of this. I'm trying to find a pen. I am trying to find a pen. The last woman who spoke to me has threatened to terminate the call. And I'm looking for a pen to take the reference number.
Reference number for what?
For this call! For what they're supposed to be doing for me right now. The woman that I just spoke to was supposed to be telling me the reference number and I'm looking for a pen. You couldn't make this up if you tried, could you? I'm filming all of this. Hello? Hello? What is going on? What is going on? The woman, the last woman that I spoke to is supposed to be giving me a reference number and I'm looking for a pen. Oh dear God, Abby Yahweh, please give me strength. Abby Yahweh, give me strength. Could you please put me back to the woman who was meant to give me a reference number? Could you please? Could you? Oh, for God's sake. I'm not ready. What do you mean? What am I? Am I ready? I'm on the phone to the police.
I know what they said.
The last woman I spoke to was meant to give me a reference number and I'm looking for a pen. People are passing me around. I'm in distress. I've had a threat of assault for a second time. They tried to take the door off the hinges. Talking about being hinges, these people are absolutely unhinged. Oh, for God. I'm being passed around. I don't know how many people have just passed me around. I'm supposed to be given a reference number. I'm unbelievably calm. I don't know why. I've just been passed around. Threats of terminations of call. The last woman I was speaking to was meant to give me a reference number for the call.
Can I take your name, please?
It's
Your name, please?
Yes, it's Bryony McCarthy.
Right, okay.
I can't even find my pen. I'm trying to get a reference.
You have to go look for another pen. Go look for another pen. I'll wait here.
Well, I've been looking for a pen, but they've been threatening to terminate the call.
Do you want me to text you this reference number?
I can't even find my pen.
Do you want me to text you this reference number?
Yes, please.
Is that going to help you?
Yes, please. And could you...
Can you just confirm the number and send this to, please?
Just a minute.
Can you confirm the number I'm going to send this to?
719 of the 1st of October. Is that right?
Okay, so can you confirm to me a telephone number I'm going to send this reference to?
Is that the right? Is that the correct reference number then? 719.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I've got that then. 719.
Okay, so we're serving now, yes?
So right. Okay. So can you please confirm to me? I've just been. I feel like I'm going to actually. I feel like I might need an ambulance at some point because I feel like I could actually just collapse from all of this. What? I'm not feeling too good actually. What is? I mean, that is something that PC Wilkins did when she was stood in my room on Saturday. She called an ambulance for me because I was suicidal because of this ongoing stress. The police haven't arrested the landlady that's facing prison, and they were meant to do that. I have just been assaulted, so I've had a threat. That's two assaults now. A threat of assault, which is an assault in itself, because it's...
Have you been assaulted?
Yes.
Do you need an ambulance?
I've been assaulted by one of the property managers who tried to grab my laptop when I was trying to defend... He was trying to take the door off the hinges. So I would like to know what is going on with this, please, because I am being terrorised. The council did not do what the law courts told them to do, which was to provide me with an illegal evictions officer. The local MP has not responded, and I am basically being terrorised, basically. John has just shouted to me to get my stuff together. I'm being terrorised. I'm half naked. I am naked. Yeah, I am being terrorised. They are provoking me. They've assaulted me. They've tried to take the door off the hinges. I've had a threat of a punch in the face leading up to this. They are deliberately orchestrating. Okay.
Right, so we have spoken to you already, okay? It's all been sent to our radio, okay? And somebody will be out with you, okay?
Right.
Do you need any help now?
No. Well, I might need an ambulance if I feel a bit lightheaded, but no, don't worry about the ambulance. Don't worry about the ambulance, no. But I was told if I get heart palpitations by Dr. Webborn, it could be life-threatening. And this is ongoing.
You're saying all this, you've got all this, there's nothing more to add. Is there anything more to add?
No.
You're telling me.
All right, thank you. No, that's it, thank you. That's it, thank you. So,
pass down to the radio, okay? And the next available car will come out and see you, all right?
right, okay, all right. All right, thank you.
Got the reference number, we'll leave it at that, all right?
All right, so that someone should be out to me soon.
Yes, somebody will be out to you. Next available car, it's not going to be a blue light, but the next car from there will be coming out to see you.
Right, okay, thank you. Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Thanks, bye. Thanks. Right, okay. So, yeah, sorry, there's that's it then. There's nothing more to... Okay. Yeah, is that it now?
Back to the operator. Have you finished with your call to the police?
Yes, thank you. Yes, thanks. I do actually feel like I could collapse. I feel like I could collapse. They're outside my room right now. I do feel like I could collapse. So John is shouting out to me, "Get your things." They're harassing me. They're bullying me. They're causing me alarm, harassment, distress. They've tried to take the door off the hinges. I'm half naked. I'm a licensee.
Why what are you doing?
No, I'm just seeing what you're doing because you've threatened to. You've assaulted me. You've tried to take my door off. I'm going to ignore the person in the background because the police are supposed to have. I'm talking to you, John. I'm not talking to the person in the background. That resident threatened to punch my face, and it took place in the kitchen, not the hallway. So, would you like to tell me? Oh, you see, no injury on your face. There you go. You're amateurs. You're amateurs. So, can I just say, because you actually assaulted me trying to take the door off the hinges. Yes, you did.
Sorry, I didn't know you identified the door frame.
So, in any case, this. I am a contractual licensee of 1 month.
If you go down to council, they'll rehouse you. Right?
No, I'm not leaving my room. There are thieves in this house.
It's not your room. It's not your room.
There are thieves in this house. I've had food there. So I'm going to ignore the woman in the background who is trying to get involved because that individual threatened to punch me in the face. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm obviously worried about my valuables.
Can you make sure that,
I'm worried about my valuables.
Why would I want your valuables?
So,
yeah.
So I'm not leaving this property because I do not want these people to. I do not want these people anywhere because this resident here, Sarah, had actually said I can take your possessions for you to look after them. In actual fact, she went on to physically assault me.
You're such a liar.
So, because they took advantage of my vulnerability, basically.
People in their rooms,
So they took advantage of my vulnerability. They took advantage of my vulnerability.
You're a fantasy.
That's exactly what I called you, funnily enough. Funnily enough, that's what I called you. So I'm half naked. I bet you feel good about yourselves, don't you? You feel good about yourselves doing
Granny,
this.
why would I feel... We are trying to help you. You are not accepting
You wouldn't
any
even
help.
do anything about the recycling and the bins.
Is the recycling bin still full? No, because...
You wouldn't
Because
even...
the bins go out every Tuesday, as I put in the text message to you.
No, you didn't tell me where the bins go. You ran away. John ran away from me. You still haven't told me where the bins go.
I'll have it.
And funnily enough, Anna downstairs said the same thing.
Anna downstairs doesn't have a problem with any of us.
Anna told me that she spoke to the cleaners about it. So you're taking the door off the hinges because you can't deal with someone asking about recycling and bins.
Granny, it's pretty obvious where you put this.
Do you know what? There's someone in Wales who witnessed you running away from me, John.
Oh no, not someone in Wales.
No.
Yes, and they thought how you're do you know you're so infantile.
Wales? Could have been Scotland. I like Scottish better. 0.
There's something wrong with you. You need help.
Right, I've got it.
You're terrified of me. So John, I've got you filmed saying you won't speak to me, but now because you're too afraid to deal with this woman here.
No.
There's her black eye. There's her black eye. Now she's got her walking stick. She didn't have a walking.
the house without it. How am I supposed to?
You didn't have a walking stick. You didn't have a walking stick when you threatened me. You didn't. You were bending down. You were very able-bodied. Very able-bodied.
The text I sent you at 9:46.
I am not referring to anything. I'm not referring to anything. There we go. So there we go. There you have it. They're supposed to have CCTV in the house, and you have to film for your own safety because if you don't, that